comes back looking like the inside of a chimney.
Good hello and welcome back to Bastion. So, last time we progressed a little bit further, got some more shards which we're going to insert into the
The
monument.
shard works like a charm. You can hear the monument's heartbeat again.
I also, caught everyone back up on the missing episode at the beginning of it. We did the cauldron to learn about Zia a little bit more. We've got some things we've completed, which we can turn in here. Anything in the mailbox? No. Okay. So we're going to turn these in.
A still life of old unwanted keepsakes.
The Kales were a sentimental people and would pass their precious heirlooms onto their friends and children. And this one, which was defeating a single foe from an extreme range.
My brothers, bravest men I ever knew.
The courage and solidarity of the Kales cavalry was only surpassed by their aim. Okay. So Zia, we found this pecker nest. Do you know if this egg's supposed to be making a muffled chirping sound?
We're all a little short on friends these days, so that's a welcome sight.
Okay. Oh, and you follow me too, will you? Okay, so we can just get an endless amount of, those birds can breed just about anywhere, can't they?
They said the wild could never be tamed. If only they could see us now.
Right. And then we've got... Oh, what are we upgrading next? Sure, this'll work.
The arsenal's complete, in case we need protection.
Okay, I'm pretty happy with that build. I don't need the snare. Yeah, let's get on with some more story. Try and learn some more about our friends, some more about the world.
We spotted a pecker carrying a shard to Mount Zan.
Okay, well I guess we're going there, but first, it's sort of dawned on me. We might have some things we want to upgrade, so I might check that real quick. Yeah, see we can... +1 blades per throw. Critical hit damage. More blades?
A solid frame can put an extra sting in every slice.
And for our lovely spear. What's that one? Oh, that's... I don't want that weapon. 50% damage or faster throw reload. I'm gonna go with the damage.
Balance, you've got what you need.
Oh, we've unlocked another thing. Sweet, we'll claim that real quick too.
The city, its riches nothing but fragments now.
The calamity ravaged the city of Celondia, reducing so many priceless treasures down to dust. Okay. Lovely. Look at all those water droplet fragment things. Let's go on to... Well, I guess, as always, we're going to give a go at the testing grounds for this one. The Grady Incinerator. Things too cumbersome to smash at the scrapyard could always be burned here.
Grady Incinerator's where we sent off all our trash to be burned or be eaten by the wild.
Okay. I don't like this weapon at all.
Welcome to Grady Incinerator, home of the hottest wings east of Caelondia. In all seriousness, the incinerator was a dump, and it had a problem with peckers.
Okay.
Blasted things would swoop in and spread trash all around, until we started using fire. We couldn't just torch them all at once. We had to use restraint. peckers were willing to fight tooth and nail for all that trash.
Right, I'm not really sure how to do that any better than we just did. But that's fine, we'll just take this and move on. And off we go to the next destination.
You'd almost think those peckers like getting cooked.
Wouldn't you? Okay, here we go. So, Mount Zand. It is held inside the remains of a holy mountain once filled with flora and fauna.
Not much left of Mount Zand nowadays. It's like a cross between a zoo and a prison break.
Okay, let's go on to Mount Zand.
Can't rightly call Mount Zand a mountain anymore.
Okay.
There's no more mountains now.
Oh, we can just walk through this? Okay,
There's no place left for the
Oh,
beasts of
you've
the
got to be
wild
shitting
go.
me. No, 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 no.
So they figure they'll hold out.
Oh,
right
how did I
here.
beat you
A
without
slab
being
of
able to
mountain
see
the
you?
Calamity forgot.
Oh, this is some bullshit. Please tell me I get to leave this soon, because this is awful. Oh, this is awful. Thank you. There's a thing to collect here.
Good thing for those beasts the Calamity saved leftovers. Those beasts been hoarding all the valuables they could find.
Okay. Oh, you're here somewhere. Get rid of you too.
We only found their little lair because they found themselves a little shard.
Gotcha. Okay, this is really challenging when you can't see what the hell is happening. Thank you, we're out of that.
The creatures of the wild, they've been building a bastion of their own.
Right. Ah! How do I get past here? Oh, is it this way? No. There we go, got rid of you.
They even dragged their children into this.
Okay. That looks like it's the way I'm supposed to go up there. It's hard to tell though.
Best thing we can do for those beasts right now is put them down quick and clean.
Right. Maybe we should check out this bit, which I think is optional then. Yeah, that's what it seems like.
Without a doubt, the situation stinks.
Yep. How do I get... Okay. Is that all? Wasn't there a little ankle gator here a little while ago? Is that gone now? Okay, apparently that's gone now. Okay, let's keep going. This way, through here, and over the bridge to... What is that?
There's only one kind of mercy left
A
these days.
mortar? Oh, that's gonna suck. I don't want a mortar. Can we get back to having a bow again? I mean, that was kind of fun.
What the city left behind, those beasts took for themselves.
There we go. Now let's get rid of the mortar and give myself back my bow. There we go. Bow. We are being a bowmaster. Call us Beauregard. That's a really bad name. Well, I mean, it's not. It's actually a pretty decent name. It's just a really bad joke.
Look at it this way. It's either them or us. But if we win, they win too. Our Bastion is everybody's gain, not just ours.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Unfortunately, there's no explaining that to a simple beast.
I love the rock music that is like, it uses what's typically used in things like country and bluegrass and things like that, but it's still very much rock. It's taken the rock stylings of music, and I just love rock. I know that, you know,
they've rounded up their survivors.
it's an older style
like
of music these days, or considered to be. And, you know, most people go for metal or pop or various other bits and pieces. But rock is just... I've always loved rock, and I don't think I'll ever stop loving rock. Rock is just... I mean, I love a lot of music. I like everything from power metal through to jazz as well, so... but rock is absolutely one of my favorite genres. Although you get the right type of jazz, the right type of blues, you can get those same notes of just yeah. So all comes down to the piece, and the music in this is just phenomenal. Ow. Right, that hurt a little. A lot, actually, would be more accurate. Nice. Oh, there's more. At least they're all shooting at once. That means I can actually get this Right, next shot goes between your eyes. Or it doesn't. Gotcha. Nice.
Maybe they've thought about turning back, just like we have.
Okay, so we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We gotta get this shard.
We just really need their shard. Kid got it fair and square.
Maybe, but now we're dealing with some nasty ass shit everywhere. Oh shit. And shit me shit off. No, you don't, you bastard. Okay, we're getting there.
You don't need to keep tangling with all those things.
Right, you're down. You're hit next. There we go. Gotcha.
That's the way.
Right, and then we
He's done what's best for him.
go
Don't
back
you worry.
to the Bastion.
Don't you worry. We'll all be better off once the Bastion is complete.
Yes, we will be. Okay, let's put that in here.
The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
Okay. Next up, let's turn in our completed one, which is earn experience from trials and tribulations. Reach level 5.
The
Yep.
conscience. We haven't lost everything, long as we have that.
The calamity took everything from almost everyone. It took almost everything from everyone else. Zia, the fine gramophone. Do you know how to use something like this? Thought you might like it.
Fixed that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Okay. And what about you with the gramophone? Is it alright if we use this here? It's not like the neighbors are going to complain.
Suppose it's true, a little song can put things in perspective.
Right. Well, let's see if we can... And we get the music. Oh, and we get to choose the music. Nice. And this will be... Hey, you got a new weapon, right? That's what this one is. Okay, so what do I upgrade next? This one, I think. Distillery!
Just the occasion to crack open the distillery's private reserve.
Okay, reduce damage from falling, plus 200% damage by falling on foes. 2 black tonic capacity, survive an attack that would otherwise brought defeat. Ooh, more black tonic might be nice. That would certainly give us the... Yeah, let's do that.
Black rise like hot pineapple chowder on a cold day. Brings back memories.
Okay, then things we want to buy. We want to buy... I guess, can we buy some string so that we can finally upgrade our bow? No, I don't see that there. Okay. So no ability to upgrade the bow as of yet. And none of the rest of these. I'll grab that because we do still like a warp machete every once in a while. Yeah, we want something stringy. No, we don't have the stuff for it, but I'd love it. Sure, let's go do the trial for the mortar, I guess.
Just a
On we
couple
go.
shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
Okay, the Boundless Bay. Skippers in the Solondian Armada learned their trade in relative safety here. It is so hard not to call that Caledonian. Because that's what it says.
Boundless Bay used to be a weapons test and dry dock. Ain't never been this dry, though.
Oh, it doesn't even say Caledonian. I'm mixing up letters. Oh, wow, okay, that's, well, I didn't think I was, did I click the wrong thing? Boundless Bay. I didn't think I was dyslexic, but apparently I've got to be some degree, because I swear that said Caledonian, but no, it's
Ceylondia's
Solondian.
armada was a glorious sight, and our ship's mortars were unstoppable. At Boundless Bay, our Navy put those mortars through a rigorous inspection. Had to use squirts to simulate explosive impact on the surface of the sea.
Right, so we want to try and get as many as possible, right? That's the goal
Choosing
here.
targets with those mortars was one of the trickiest parts. Galleon skippers needed to be patient, needed to fire at just the right times. Sounds like the kid's mortar's in tip-top shape.
Well, he did pretty well there. Second place, something burnt. Something heavy. What's the next stage? I don't know, I missed that bit. Oh well. We did second place on that one. And now we can move on.
Too bad about the Armada, but at least one of those mortars survived.
Yep. Now we can move on to the new goal here, which is the Burnstone Quarry. Once there were many such treasures in this key source of Celendian wealth.
The secret to how we built Ceylondia so tall and proud lies in Burnstone Quarry.
Okay, there's a lot of this map still left to go to, really. We've just sort of moved directly down here.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Ceylondia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes a Burnstone Quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its native.
The hell are you?
Rattletails.
I fell down a hole. Rattletails. Ah, piss off. Weird bird with a tail, and apparently called a rattletail, and you bury yourself. No, you can die. Horrible plant bullshit.
Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit. The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. But there was even more to it than that.
Ow. Right, let's keep going.
Not only are these rocks a source of life, we found that the oldest ones remember things.
Okay. Ow! Sure, we go this way?
They're recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
This is... Oh, fuck me.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on the bags.
No!
Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
Right. Okay.
Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place?
Good question.
Even stink eyes started taking root in here.
Gotcha. Gah. Bye-bye, stink eyes. Let's head down here.
Might be the gods told of the quarry's bad news.
Okay, you go away.
Always
Ow.
a superstitious lot.
Gotcha. Boom, boom, boom. I really wasn't paying attention there because I was paying too much attention to the music.
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend.
I would say so. We need resources, and quarries are pretty good
Those
for
rocks,
resources.
all polished to a mirror sheen. The largest ones, you know as cores.
Okay. I think this is another case where we choose which direction we're going to go. And I think I've chosen this way at this point. Okay, you can switch down. Thanks.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Oh, is this where you find cores and shards out at the quarry? Oh.
A shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Gotcha. Take that, thanks. Anything out here? No, doesn't seem so. No.
Well, now the quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use.
Right.
Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
Oh, there's a giant lunkhead.
That honor goes to a beast we took to Colin, Sir Lunky. Massive things stomp many of our boys.
Oh shit, you hurt like a mother.
The only thing harder than the rocks in Bastion Quarry is Sir Lunky's head.
Fuck me, you hit. No, go away, you rattled tail. Oh, fell down the hole.
So as a kid.
No. No. Oh, fell off. fell off.
We never could get
Got it.
stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
Gotcha. That's right.
Then the kid hears a voice calling from down the hall. Are you alright? It says.
Calling from what? Down the hole? What hole? Is there a hole over here?
It's him. I've come to warn you, he says.
Zolf? Warn me of what? Hey dude, what the fuck happened back there the other day? Ask Zolf why he left the Bastion. What happened back there between you and Rux?
The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
Right. Is my only option here to interact with this?
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
Okay.
If that's the way it is, he says, then I won't stop you.
Would you give me better answers than that? It really didn't make a lot of sense.
Because my countrymen will.
Okay, sure. Back to the Bastion. Zolf gave us a warning, probably because I think we're friends.
Say what you will about Zolf, but he's a man of his word.
Oh, and now we gotta fight the aura.
His countrymen don't.
Whoa,
care
you're
for
fast
peasantry,
as
though.
fuck, man.
Too bad for that. Zolf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge.
Okay.
They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back.
Oh, are we back at the Bastion? Oh. Right.
I should have told him sooner about all this. To make matters worse, seems the Ura took the girl.
Right. Bum, 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 bum.
Unfortunately, they broke in, and they started digging their holes. Something wrong sprung out of those holes, and it's eating away in this place. We tried to stop them, but we needed help. Our baby pecker, he don't make it.
Oh no! Oh, are we trying to do this before? Oh, that's our bull. Whoops. How do I get
Little
through there?
squirt, he don't
No! We're losing our pets. No.
make it. Somehow, some way, he sends those Ura packing. Problem is, it didn't matter. Zolf's plan worked.
What was his plan?
We find each other as the dust settles. Then I tell him why the Ura came. To get us back. For the calamity.
Oh, it wasn't the Ura that caused it, it was
It was
us.
Caelondia's master plan. To wipe the Ura out.
Oh, you're joking.
But part of that plan backfired. Didn't it?
Oh,
If
frickin'
only Zolf knew
genocide?
the whole story.
Caelondia tried to commit genocide. Well, screw them then. Can we side with Euro, please? Ask about the harp guitar caster side in front of the Bastion. Where is Zia? Did you see what happened to her?
What were we to think? They must have got her, taken her back to her rightful home.
Right. You've got to be... Do you have an outhouse? Arsenal. Right.
The shards can put this disease in remission, but there's only one cure. We need to finish what we started.
No! We don't. You can piss off, Rux.
The Mercy. The windbags ain't the only beast that drew a bad lot.
The Calamity was more merciful to some beasts than others. These others deserve mercy of their own. Inflict 999 damage with a single shell.
The Skippers delivered us from the motherland.
Even the most distant shores were well within reach of these masters of the sea. Right.
Sometimes I want to ask him, why do any of this? But truth is, I don't want to know.
I want to side with the Ura, please, because screw that. I'm not condoning genocide. I want to upgrade that again if I can. Something stringy about bloody time we can get a hold of that. Oh. Gain health for like intense flavor known for its invigorating effects. Bitter taste lingers for hours. That's really cool. Leechade. Yeah, I don't know, no one knows this yet because I've not played any games with it in, but at least on the channel. But I really like life leech abilities in games. I find them a lot of fun, and I usually, like, if I've got an option to create a build of a character around life leeching, I often do it. So I'm taking that. Life leeching with fast attacks is usually where I take things. Attacks ignore armor.
Any brusher's
Yes,
pike can
thanks.
cut to the bone, but that one can cut through it.
Arrows cause damage over time. Ooh. They do a lot of damage already.
Arrows like
Damage
that
over
can
time
practically
would be
find their own
nice.
way.
There we go. Can we get anything else here for that? Can we get another something stringy? No. Did we gain enough level to actually have this
Time we
new
built
tonic?
something new.
The Leechade. No we don't. We'd have to replace something. Let's replace that then with Leechade, thanks. There we go.
Leechade's so sour it'll perk you right up when you're feeling low.
I bet it will. Upgrade the shrine.
Seems the gods recommended this place to all their friends.
Right.
Now all we need is one last shard. The sanctuary. If we can build, we can rebuild.
Everything can be undone, even the greatest cause of ruin, but it must be undone one stone at a time. Okay. So we lost our squirt and we lost our new little thing. At least our ankle dude is around, as well as our steam ball. That kind of sucks though. There we go.
The Ura swooped down from the east. At least now we know the way.
From the east, so over here. Urzendra Gate. Zolf's agents must also want to find must also want the final shard, knowing it is the key to undoing the harm they caused. They caused? It sounds like Celondia tried to wipe them out. They didn't cause the harm.
Urzendra Gate used to lead down to the terminals. Now it leads up.
Oh, you mean to the Bastion. They caused harm to the Bastion. Well, that they did. But, you know, I kind of get it. Can we side with the Ura, please? Or are we gonna be the bad guys through all this?
One last shard. It's all we need to put this mess behind us.
Really? Because it sounds like
Mother,
you...
what a mess it is. A mess like that could have only been made by hand.
Sounds like Rux really wants to commit genocide, is what I'm getting.
Zolf said the Calamity failed, and he's right. The Uras stand as living
Oh,
proof of
don't
that.
make me hurt them. I agree with them. They're not the bad guys. We're the bad guys. Oh, where the frick am I?
At the heart of the Calamity was a simple idea. We never wanted to go to war again. Wanted to rule it out.
That does not justify genocide.
Put a lot of folks against that problem. Scientists, soldiers, spies, even me.
And the best option you came up with was
Sought
genocide.
solutions far beyond the city. We traveled near as far as the kid's going right now.
I can't. Genocide was your solution to ending war. That's not gonna work, because you'll just end up warring with yourselves, because clearly warring is in your nature if you're willing to wipe folks out. War is not always a bad thing. Now, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but it is not always a bad thing if the alternative is frickin' genocide. You know who else wanted to end war? Some other cultures that wanted to commit genocide. And did a pretty intense, horrible job of it. Or rather, they did a good job of genocide, but that's a horrible thing, so it's a horrible job. I think you get what I'm trying to go for. Ending war could be a noble goal, but not when you're
Most of
looking
our
at
efforts did
this
their
as the reason why, because it won't end war, you'll just find new things to war over. Because it's your culture that has done this and justified whatever they can in order to do it. Any justification at all in order to end life is what it is what genocide is. It's just, oh, it's for war, to end war. No, it's not.
It came from an Ura, a brilliant young scientist named Ven. Ven worked for the Mancers, the sharpest knives in the city's drawer.
I've honestly lost track of what Rux was saying for some of this, because I have been angry about the genocide and just talking through it.
With his help, the Mancers devised a way to seal the Ura tunnels shut in a flash.
Right.
Just like that, every last Ura living in the Tassel terminals will be gone.
So we're going through multiple days here is why we keep teleporting places. Is it supposed to be a really long journey?
This
that
discovery was never to be used,
we're
they
going
said,
on day 5
except
morning.
as a last resort.
Yeah, sure, right. Said the same thing about the atom bomb. Guess what? It was used as not a last resort and continues to be used repeatedly not as a last resort. You know how many threats the world faces from the atom bomb, all because, oh, it's to prevent war. Bullshit.
He had plans of his own.
Put it in the hands of those who crave power and it won't prevent shit all. It'll cause more wars. And unfortunately, power craves more power. People at the top don't really care about the little people.
The Mancer's little science project, set it to blow up in their faces.
Why don't they care about the little people? Because all they care about is themselves. That's the world, and it's some bullshit, but it's the truth. It's what happens.
Imagine how Van must have felt when they finally made him pull that trigger.
Some bullshit. And I'm not saying... Okay, let me rephrase it. I am not saying people at the top are automatically bad or evil. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that people with power are automatically bad. I'm not saying the 1% are bad. That is not what I'm saying. Because there are plenty of people who have a lot of wealth, who have a lot of power, and actually want to do good in the world. But there are so many more that crave wealth and power for their own gain. So many. And will step on, hurt, or even straight up eliminate anyone who stands in their way of gaining that power. And they are the ones who will try and use any excuse to justify their actions.
The Bastion can fix everything. We just need that shard.
And use excuses to try and convince others to follow their actions. Saying, oh, we can prevent war. Bullshit.
We're lucky to be alive.
I'll take the shard, thanks. Ow.
Too bad the Ura ain't exactly been willing to collaborate on that front. For now, Kid had little choice but to pick up where the Calamity left off.
No, I have plenty of choice.
First things first, though. There's someone we figured needed rescuing. Zia.
Except now she's been told the truth and probably sides with the Ura as well, and I don't blame her.
The Ura fell back, no doubt planning the next move, but we knew ours already.
My next move is to let them win. I don't know what yours is, but that's mine. Is there a way to help them win? Or am I really going to be the bad guy?
Up, kid. I tell him.
Because I don't want to be the bad guy who commits genocide. That's horrible. Anything here? More of them.
There's something we had to do before going after that last shard.
What's that? This? Zia detected. The Ura launched their assault on the Bastion from this outpost. Zia must be here.
Zoltan's Hollow is the Ura's border blockade. At least it used to be.
It's not really saving Zia. Rocks, you suck.
Well, now it's personal, ain't it? It's personal for him, and it's personal for me. They never saw him coming. He gets his hands on the care package I sent him.
We got a rocket launcher, do we? It takes a long time to charge, so I'm not really that interested in it.
Thura found a way to keep the calamity from spreading through Sultan's Hollow.
Oh, am I... Oh, I'm not okay with that then.
They got their own security and everything. Pretty fancy, even. They've got these conductors that are all what's keeping the place together.
Well, let's leave them up then, thanks. I didn't realize that was what they were.
Those rocks are like tumors, the same kind the Ura planted in the Bastion.
Are we really not able to proceed without destroying these things?
Break enough of those things and the calamity rocks slink back into the ground.
Right, I don't want to destroy all of
them. Must be in
them.
a panic right about now.
Let's get rid of this stupid thing and give ourselves back our bow. Actually, no, we really do need that because of the... Oh, this is some horse shit. Why do we have to be the bad guys here?
Sick their little rattletail pets on the kid.
This isn't even morally grey.
Those rodents are just a bump in the road.
Like, morally grey is good and interesting to explore, but this isn't morally grey. This is morally corrupt.
Hidden terminals must know he's in town.
Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Kid returns their greeting tenfold. They're easy targets. They're keep hanging on to their barricade. After all, their homeland's not much farther.
This sucks. I don't want to do this.
Those calamity rocks must be eating that place apart from the inside. Some of them are downright bewildered by what's happening. Maybe they know they've lost this. Lost to a kid. They underestimated us. Had us pegged all wrong. Yes, our people caused the calamity, but here we are trying to fix it. That makes us different from our people now, don't it?
Okay, now you're making some sense.
Shame the opportunity for civilized discourse is over.
Why is it?
Suppose old Zolf should have got to know us better.
I strongly suspect you were far more involved than you're letting on, Rux. Which is why he fought you.
Trusted him. Told him everything I knew.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why you didn't. I think you were far more involved. You're like Oppenheimer, aren't you? There we go.
Zulf, the Ura, they have every reason to be angry.
Good.
Beyond angry. As the hour grows desperate, the Ura bring out their big guns.
Okay. That hurt. Right, let's
But when
keep
this
going.
is all over, it'll all be water under the bridge.
How will it be water under the bridge? Genocide isn't water under a bridge.
There's nothing standing in his way no more.
Thank you.
Way out there on the edge of the world, that's where he finally finds you. But it ain't like Prosper Bluff this time. Ain't nothing for this gal to sing about now.
No, I guess there isn't.
Zia, you weren't kidnapped.
No, she
No,
wasn't.
ma'am. You just had to see what happened to the Ura. To your own people.
Yeah, of course.
You had to see if everything Zulf wrote to you was true.
Yep. Pardon me, miss, does this belong
Sure
to
you
you?
didn't drop that twangy thing on purpose? Just to see if he'd go after you?
The Calamity took everything from the Ur, didn't it? Besides their will to fight.
They lost everything, didn't they? But they just keep on fighting like that's gonna bring it all back.
Yep. This was one of the only traces left of the Ura civilization.
I don't need to see what happened to the Ura. I'm trying to undo it, remember?
Raise the required number of land pieces through travel and
The
exploration.
country. She's all to pieces now, but still looking good.
This is pretty heavy. This episode is pretty heavy.
Seems Zia's cooking got the best of him.
Yep. Sure, that's what it was. Nothing with the mailbox. So what? We just move on? Really? After all of that, we just move on. Hey. Turret surprise. Missiles. Okay, sure. You know what? I need to take a break from this because this is a topic that is very, very, very challenging to deal with at times. So I'm going to pick this up in another episode. Yes, it's a little bit shorter. It's not a lot shorter. We're nearly at an hour mark, but thank you for joining me for this episode of Bastion. It's a tough one. I like games that make me think. I like games that tackle difficult topics, and you know what? They are trying to imply here that Rux is trying to fix things, but trying to fix things by attacking the people you tried to commit genocide? Look, I'm sorry, that doesn't fix things at all. You work with them. If they don't want to work with you, understand why. You need to understand why. It's a very obvious why. Why they're still angry? I don't know. Maybe because you tried to wipe them off the face of the planet? And what you did caused the planet to basically shit itself? Gee, I wonder why they're still angry. I wonder why they don't know who of your people to trust and who they can and who they can't trust. Oh, one of their own people designed it? Oh, but you forced them to do so. Yeah. It's morally challenging. It is certainly... I side with Eora on this, and I hope there is a multiple choice option here where I can go and side with them further and help them. Whatever way need be helped. Because this is... yeah. But thank you for joining me for this episode of Bastion, and have a good one, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.